Good morning, y'all. I am so excited because today's the day. Once a year, I come out here and I show y'all how to catch American eel. For those of you who have been subscribed to my channel or have seen my videos, y'all know the American eel is my favorite fish for multiple reasons. The first being, I think it's a very misunderstood fish. So while today is showing y'all how to catch them, I also want to educate y'all about the species and hope that some of y'all will think the species is as cool as I think it is. And then lastly, I want to show y'all how to unhook an eel, how to safely release it, because some of y'all probably accidentally catch them and you just want to know how to unhook them. Some of y'all might just come out here to catch them and you still don't know how to unhook them because they can be a challenging fish to unhook. So this video is as much about how to catch them as it is as much about how to protect this species. Because I'll be honest with y'all, nobody seems to care about this fish besides me. I continue to care about it. I continue to put these videos out in hopes to educate y'all on them and hopes that y'all will grow to love the species as much as I do. So let's jump into it. Step one of eel fishing, pretty simple. You got to find them. That is the most important thing. You can fish all you want. If you don't have eels, you'll never catch them. I love this spot. I'll tell you why I love this spot. Two reasons. There are no dams between here and the Sargasso Sea. All eels are born in the Sargasso Sea, which is in the Caribbean. They migrate all the way up from the seas into our lakes, rivers, and streams. The second thing this spot has is a very rocky bottom. Eels love rocks. Gives them shelter. They hide in them. They live in them. You'll see them emerge from them, and that's where they chill. So over here you can see the rocks. It's going to be like this the whole way. Now for part two of this, eel safety is a big thing to me. When we catch these fish, we want to get the cleanest release we can. I feel like each one of my eel videos, we get a little bit better at eel handling. It's not really a common thing. Nobody's talking about it besides this channel. So in our last video, we had a tail. Somebody commented on it and they said, hey man, that tail takes the slime off the eels. Completely right. So today we're using a tarp. The other thing you could use is a landing mat. A lot of folks at carp fish will use that. And I got a glove, which I'm going to try to go without, but some of these things are so tough to grab. Sometimes you just need a glove. And I've got pliers. So those are the key items that I use to get a safe release on these eels. Now as far as bait and setup, for bait I always use hot dogs, and people ask me what kind. I'm going to be honest with y'all, I go to the grocery store and get the cheapest kind I can find. They're not picky. I will say, if you are eel fishing, don't cook the dogs though. They like them raw. And then my setup, I tell people this all the time. This is an ultralight. You really don't want an ultralight, but I use it. You want something a bit stronger. So ideally you'd be using a medium or medium heavy, but I use an ultralight. The most important thing is 10-pound test. Also where I'm fishing, I can see the rocks, so I actually won't hook an eel if it's near a big rock because I know they're going to jet under them and I don't want them to snap the line. Not because I'm worried about losing my hook or my bait, I just don't want to leave a hook in them. So I also have the ability to be more selective on where I catch eels, which is why I can get away with this ultralight, but definitely 10-pound test. All right, the next part of this process you have to be a little bit careful about. I'm in Pennsylvania, so I can legally do this. This is not legal in all states. Make sure you check to see if you can. But I take the hot dog and I essentially chum the water like y'all would do if you were shark fishing. And I throw a couple pieces out here, maybe 4 or 5, and then I wait. And these eels will start just popping up from all over. It's pretty amazing, actually. Looks like we've got our first eel over here. I don't know if y'all can see him. He's in the sun. Actually, it's probably a she because she's a decent size. And I've thrown hot dog all throughout here, so more and more should start coming out. I have been looking with my polarized glasses in the shadows to see if I could see any. I haven't seen any additional ones yet, but I'm sure they'll be out any minute now. The goal for today is really to get on 3. I'd like to catch a small one, a large one, and then I don't know, something in between, just to show y'all the diverse size of these species. We got an eel out here who is having some trouble finding our hot dog, but he just found the one we threw in, of course, not the one with our hook. Oh, he's gonna bite. He's gonna bite. She's got it. All right. It's a good size one. Now I'm keeping this eel. As y'all can see, I'm trying to keep it up because I'm trying to keep it away from all them rocks. Oh yeah, that's a good size one. Well, there's our big one for the day. If we can, just got to finish the process here. So as stated, oop. I know, I see you, bud. It doesn't know at this point that we're not gonna hurt it, but this is good. So we remove these rocks. Ooh, let's give it a second to get itself tired out a little bit. All right, our first small setback of the day. It's a hot one out here, and our GoPro overheated. I'm recording on 4K, y'all, so I don't typically record on 4K. It takes more of a battery. So all y'all missed was I gave her a second to chill. Let me see if I can grab this thing with my hand. I see you, bud. We got to tire you out a little bit. The reason I'm grabbing this fish with my hand, y'all, is for no other reason other than my hands are wet, and if I can avoid using a glove that isn't wet, I'm gonna try. I'm also trying to get over my fear of holding eels, which was a fear ever since I was a kid. GoPro is back on, but our buddy here snapped the line. So the most important thing to me right now is getting this hook out. I don't care about the picture, don't care about the YouTube views. We got to get this hook out. Buddy, I see you. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. All right, buddy. Sorry. We'll get another eel for the thumbnail. You are dropped by me. Let me get you. Let me make sure we clean you off, bud. Hold on. I know you want to go back. I just want to make sure you get cleaned. It'll be easier if I clean you off. I gotta clean you, bud. I want to make sure you're good to go back. All right. Let's take a look at our buddy and let him go. Oh, he's got that hot dog. I can feel it. It's a cool fish. Really cool fish. Let me know when you're ready, bud. She's like, dude, I've been ready. We're having a somewhat funny problem. I am looking for small eels, and all I'm seeing are like medium sized eels. So very rarely are fishermen upset that they can't find a small species, but right now that is our challenge. So I can always hook a medium one, maybe he's even a large one, but I'm going to show y'all how to unhook them as soon as possible for the cleanest release possible too. Something that I think cat fishermen would be interested in. You know, people who accidentally are catching these things. Maybe they're not targeting them, but they also want to protect them because they realize how cool species they are. I mean, these fish are swimming from the Caribbean to here. That's pretty sick. We really don't have many species that are that cool. That's an awesome species. Oh, he's gonna bite it. He, maybe she. Oh, I'm a little nervous. That one. I get nervous they're gonna snap it. Oh, he twisted himself up. Bad. We gotta get him over quick. Oh, got him untwisted. Okay. Our problem here is this is just a very large one. But I told y'all, I said the second eel, I'm going to show y'all how to, as quickly as possible, unhook them. Couple things going on. Glove. Got to be able to hold them. Come to the mat, come to the mat, come to the mat. I talk to my eels more than probably any other fish. Oh, he keeps getting twisted in the line. Let's help you here, bud. All right, y'all, I gotta cut the footage because I gotta really work on this. I'm not sure exactly how this happened, but the line got twisted around his or her mouth. So I'm gonna go in here and we're gonna figure this out. But the GoPro is going to die, so I'm just going to cut it here. Dude, we're gonna get this hook out of this fish. Make sure it's good. Oh, we got it. Oh my gosh, guys, that was my worst eel experience ever. Dude, guys, I don't know what's going on. We can just say this has not been the ideal start to our day, and it's actually the opposite of what we were looking for. Okay, let's go. It's looking, gosh, I think that's a huge one. It's coming back around, it sees it. Uh-oh. Get ready. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. I can't let him get in there. That drag was set too loose. This is one of the reasons why I said y'all really need a medium heavy. Oh. This might be the biggest one we've caught. Definitely the biggest one today. Oh my gosh, did y'all see how fast I was? I care so much about these things. That's why I come out here and fish for them, to show y'all how awesome they are. And I don't know if y'all understand that these videos are really put out here to show y'all the coolest fish in America, in hopes that y'all can protect it. I mean, look at the size of this one. This is a monster. So we got to be really good on this release. I'm confident that we will be. Everything happens for a reason. Those two other fish were flukes. Look at the size. Let's go. It's just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Let's go. I know it's not a pretty rainbow trout or a brook trout, but this is an awesome fish. Let me turn my camera on because I do want to get y'all a close up of this guy if we can. Not much margin for error with these fish, to be honest, and we got super lucky. When this thing took off, I thought it was going straight for the rocks, just because she's a female and she's getting ready to make her trip back to the Sargasso, so we're going to be extra careful with this big girl. Hi buddy. Hi my little buddy from the Sargasso. I appreciate you coming to visit us here in Pennsylvania. What an awesome fish. I told y'all, I nerd out on these things. And how can you not nerd out on a fish this awesome? Now, I do want to get a picture with her, and then we'll let her go. So let me see if I can tire her out a little bit more. I mean, you got to think about it too. When it lives in a creek like this, what is the predator to a fish like this? I don't think it has any. And they look scary, they look frightening. These things are gentle giants, y'all. I don't know who's doing the PR for these guys, but they need to fire them. Our buddy, our best buddy, the American eel. I mean, look at her. This is the most beautiful, incredible fish, and beautiful in a different way. Oops, sorry, bud. Let me get you off there, it's probably hot. But the most, oh, I'm sorry, most beautiful, incredible fish. Love these guys. I'm gonna let her go. What a monster. We got an exhausted eel here. I want to show y'all just how beautiful she is. She's a female. The males don't get this big. She is getting ready to make her journey back to the Sargasso Sea, where she's gonna have eel babies for us to enjoy later in life. I mean, she's gorgeous. She's nice and healthy. I will tell y'all earlier, she threw up. She threw up like half a Senko, which was pretty interesting. You know, I guess she accidentally picked it up. They don't hit lures, at least they're not typically wouldn't. But she maybe found one that was broken off. I mean, just look at how incredible she is. And these fish are very resilient. They can stay out of water for a long time. But we don't need to leave her out of water. Our tarp goes into the water. There she is. She's fantastic. Now, I've been telling y'all, this video is to show y'all how to get a clean release. Check this out. Grab as close to that entry point as possible. Boom. Are you kidding me? How easy was that, y'all? And people will say, oh my gosh, these fish are so hard to get the hook out of. I mean, that was so easy. And look at how beautiful she is. Hey, safe journeys, girl. I'll come back and feed you, okay? I'll get you more hot dog. I'll be back plenty to feed her. So she did throw up some of the hot dog I gave her, but I will feed her 15 times over. Awesome, awesome fish. Do these videos because I love these things. All right, y'all, let me show you what she threw up. So that's a piece of fish. I'm gonna throw that back in so the eels can still get it. 3 pieces of hot dog, that was from me. It's like a Senko. So her being caught is probably a good thing because she can't, I don't know if she can digest that. But we are gonna throw these back in because the other fish, the eels, will go up and get those. But also part of the reason why we have to be careful about what we leave behind as fishermen. Thank y'all for checking out the video. I do appreciate it. I will tell you, these videos mean more to me than any of the other videos that I do. And the reason being, these eels are so misunderstood. People don't like them. They think they're pests. They think they're annoying. They tangle their lines. Might be true, they do tangle your lines, but they are an incredible fish species. And again, I do these videos showing y'all how cool they are, but also trying to show y'all how to successfully release them. And I know I had my challenges today, but I think these videos are important too, because these are situations that any of y'all can come across. And if you do, I want to show y'all how you can still work with the fish to give it as clean of a release as possible when plan A gets completely thrown out the window and you got to go to plan B or even C. And we ended the day, I was on my last piece of hot dog, and just the biggest one in here said, Jim, you come down here, you feed us. I want to do you a solid. I want to be on Delco Nashville line. So I'm sure that's what he was thinking. Her, sorry. Definitely a female. Females get that large. Males don't. So she is getting ready to go back to Sargasso Sea. I know I keep saying that, but that is such a cool thing. They come here from the Caribbean. They spend their lives in Pennsylvania and they just head back to breed and unfortunately die. But I love these fish. I'll keep putting these videos out. Hopefully y'all like them. I will tell you, I do hope to do something, some type of eel conservation in the future, something financially. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. I don't know how many years off that is, but I at least want to try something because these fish deserve respect and they need to be protected. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. See y'all.